Hey guys, so this is Module 4, Lesson 19, and we are still doing addition with double digits and using our hundreds, tens, and ones chart to see if we need to bundle a 10 or 100. So I've already set up the problem in the vertical way, and I went ahead and wrote out my hundreds, tens, and ones chart too. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the 72. So I'm going to make my 7. And my 2 ones. And then underneath it, I'm going to set up 19. So I've got 1 10 and 9 ones. And so then I'm going to come and add my ones. So I'm going to come over to my chart and see I've got 9 and I need one more to make a 10. So I'm going to go ahead and circle the 10 and move it into my tens column. That's going to leave me with 1 1. So I'm going to go ahead to my vertical problem and write that I have 1 1 still. And then I'm going to add up my tens. So I'm going to count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. And I don't have enough to make a 10. So that answer is just going to be 9. So I'm going to come to my vertical problem and write the 9. And I actually don't have anything to put into my hundreds in this case. So there will not be a hundreds answer for this problem. But if I come over to B and go ahead and write it in the vertical form, and then set up my hundreds, tens, and ones if I need it, I'm going to go ahead and write out 28. So I've got 2 tens and 8 ones. And then I've got 9 tens and 1 1. So when I come over to my ones and I count up to see what I have, I've got 8 and 1 more is only going to make 9. So I don't have enough to make a 10. So that answer is just going to be 9. So I'm going to come over to my ones and write a 9. Then I'm going to see if I have enough in my tens to bundle a 10. So I'm going to recount those. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's one more over to the side. So I'm going to go ahead and circle up my tens, bundle them, and put them in the hundreds. That means that I still have this 110 over here that's a little bit hard to see. So I'm going to go ahead and write that in my tens column. And then I also have a 100 in this case. So I'm going to go ahead and write that in my hundreds column. Again, if they are feeling ready, and I'm just going to go ahead and write this problem again here. If they are feeling ready to do 28 plus 91 and to add the 8 and the 1 and go ahead and make 9 without having to draw it, they can do that. And then when they're going to add the 9 and 2 more and they see that it makes 11, they would put a 1 and a 1. And then that 1 is actually going to come down into the final answer. So still the drawing of the hundreds, tens, and ones chart is just to help them see what they need to do in order to bundle those tens, but they also are getting used to writing it in that vertical form and going ahead and solving it that way. Okay, so if my videos are helping, if you'll go ahead and click that like button at the bottom and maybe even subscribe to the channel so you'll get updates every time there's a video, and then that way you'll always be able to see the next one in the series. All right, I hope that helps. Thanks.